Well, it seems like it went from not guilty to guilty after some confessional letters were introduced into evidence in a trial, one of six, against the Pagans, because the Pagans, I guess, according to the U.S. attorney or whatever attorney's going in there, we're going to look at it, said was an ordered hit because I guess somebody slept with an old lady.
Ride or die, 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 fly. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers, my guys, know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. I keep
So, did the Pagans Motorcycle Club sanction a murder? Let's go to the story right now. This out of the West Virginia Fairmont, Esteban Fernandez. Now, this was on January 21st or 24th. Defense attorney Kevin Tipton drilled into the state witnesses Thursday morning in Austin Mullins' murder trial. I guess Tipton worked to disarm the Marion County. Okay, this ain't federal. It looks like it's state. Assistant prosecutor attorney Sean Murphy's grand unifying theory of Henry Silver's murder. Yes, it looks like Henry Silver is the man that was killed. But around let's see here, 4 p.m., Murphy cut Tipton off from the illusion of hope when he introduced three letters. Now, that is what's really funny about this one. I would have thought that the defense knew about these letters because don't they have to share everything with the defense? I don't know how it works there. I don't. I guess he admitted it in September 2022. The murder took place at Carolina Arbor's apartments in Carolina. It goes, quote, I was watching the jury's face during the testimony. One courtroom observer said their faces went from not guilty to guilty. This is why you never write anything down, never talk on the phone, nothing. They were thinking not guilty, according to this courtroom observer. And then as soon as these letters went in, it went to guilty. There is something to learn there. No letters. The state accuses Mullen of playing a role in the murder of Henry Silver. The trial is one of six seeking accountability for Silver's killing, and the state alleges Silver's murder is a Pagan Motorcycle Club sanctioned hit that stemmed from infidelity between Silver and one of the club members' girlfriends. I don't know if that's true. I don't know why you just didn't kick him out on bad, man. You didn't have to go all crazy like that. But, again, this is America. This ain't communist freaking South America and all that kind of stuff. You're innocent until proven guilty. Goes on to say the state's strategy in pursuing accountability for the murder has been to craft one grand unifying theory of why and how the murder took place, and then connect each of the six men to the greater narrative. However, the strategy has the downside of elevating the principles behind the crime, namely John Wolf, who was convicted last year of the murder, while obscuring the other men the state accuses of participation. So it looks like there was already one that was convicted. And now it looks like they're going after everybody else. So now they have to trump up this big grand scheme of saying, hey, everybody was involved here. Everybody was involved. So that right there, its strategy leaves plenty of openings, which it should for a determined defense. So hopefully they got good defense lawyers, because, those public pretenders, which paid off in a previous trial for one of the defendants, the co one, Tipton hoped to deploy the same tactic while he searched inconsistencies in the plot holes. But again, the letter, don't do that, the letter. Mullins himself was barely mentioned by the prosecution during the 2-day trial. He has been the most prominent mention, being when Murphy asked a witness if Mullins had been at a meeting in which the state alleges the murder was planned by the motorcycle club. One of the things that is a scary deal for MCs, what usually comes out of this criminal stuff, especially when an organization is involved, they can take your ass civilly to court and take everything you have. Now, it doesn't look like there has been a success for that, but again, with some other clubs out there, it could be tried. So it's a dangerous situation. Now, Tipton's strategy was damaging the credibility of the state witnesses. Wolf's ex-girlfriend was one of them. Questioning reduced the woman to yes or no answers, asked questions about Silver's drug use and where and from whom he got the drugs. So it sounds like they got a pretty good freaking lawyer. An element to the state's case is the Pagans' customs and traditions. They're going to be, that's the thing about MCs. They're always going to use the past, man. And especially how they treat their romantic partners. Murphy had two witnesses, Wolf's ex-girlfriend and a federal ATF guy who specializes in motorcycle gangs. You should really get defense expert witnesses to come out and help you as well. Just freaking a little advice there. Explain to the jury how women are considered property by members. That's where an expert witness would come to dispute what he was saying, the cop. And how anyone who interferes with the property will face violence from the club. However, Tipton used the ex-girlfriend's history of infidelity, just not with Silver's, but others. Might have been it might have been a freaking patch deal there, patch chaser. Pointed out the expert had no information about Pagan specific to the Fairmont chapter. So basically, what they were trying to do was tie everything to the national Pagans deal and not to just the local charter. What could have been most damaging to the prosecution's case was cross-examination of Wolf's son. The son's testimony was, and if not the most important element of the case, because it could establish motive and a witness to act itself. The son testified he had overheard a meeting of the club members in Pleasant Valley where they agreed to take care of him. Ooh, ouch. That one's a hard one. So they got witnesses and everything, it's looking like, coming out of this right now. There's this whole story in this one. It goes really in depth. So I would check it out. I'll put a link over on HarleyLiberty.com of the article and stuff. So go over there and check it out. But wow. Anyway, what do you guys and gals think? Let me know at the comment sections below. Don't forget to join the Insanity Members Only Club right there on YouTube, and don't forget to buy the book over on Amazon. Join the Insanity by becoming a member of the Insane Throttle Club. Get hundreds of members only videos and hundreds of hours of members only content. We have 3 affordable levels: hang around, prospect, and full patch. Each level help forth each channel and all of our biker content. Get content of interviews with the who's who in the motorcycle and biker lifestyle scene. Subscribe on the Insane Throttle YouTube channel now and get access to the members only today and become part of the Insanity.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Go visit one of the original Biker Lifestyle and Biker News YouTube channels where you will get in the know on what's happening in the biker scene, biker news, op-eds, and more from me, James Hollywood Machikari. Monday and Thursdays, a new video on topics happening in the scene. Get on over there, get to the channel, and subscribe. Rock on.